In the desert night, sound ceases to exist. Even the wind whispers between the rocks, and some secrets are buried beneath the stars, just like the story of Herman Ehrenberg. The year is 1866. The scars of the Civil War are still fresh. The American West is untamed, unformed, a land of danger and dreams. The fever of gold has swept across the continent like wildfire, and caught in the blaze is a German immigrant named Herman Ehrenberg, cartographer, adventurer, survivor of the Texas Revolution, a man shaped by conflict and driven by discovery. But that night, as he arrived at the Dos Palmas stagecoach station, all he carried was fatigue and a bag full of gold. The journey had been long and silent, the desert whispering behind him. But as he neared the station, something shifted. An unease settled over him, a weight on his chest, as if unseen eyes were watching from the dark. The station itself was modest, a single-story wooden structure, weathered by wind and time. At the door stood W.H. Smith, the station manager. His smile was polite, but his eyes held something unreadable. Ehrenberg gave a brief greeting and asked to stay the night. Smith agreed. Yet in that moment, an invisible tension seemed to thicken the air between them. When night fell, Ehrenberg chose to sleep outside under the stars. It was too hot indoors, and besides, he trusted the silence of the desert more than the walls of the station. He placed the heavy gold satchel by his side, curled up beneath a blanket, and closed his eyes. It was just past midnight. The moon was veiled by clouds, and the world was wrapped in silence. Then, a single gunshot. The blast echoed through the still night. Smith claimed he leapt from bed and ran outside. There he found Ehrenberg lying motionless, blood seeping from a wound in his chest. The gold? Gone. No footprints, no struggle, no clue. The station manager summoned the authorities. His statement was clear. I heard a shot, ran out, and found him dead. But something in his eyes, something in his calm, didn't sit right. Some pointed fingers at the local native tribes. Tensions were high in the area, and it was easy to assign blame. But no stolen weapons, no signs of raiding, no stolen supplies. Nothing supported the theory. Others whispered darker possibilities, that Ehrenberg had been followed, that a debt from his past had come due, or perhaps that the killer was already inside the station that night. He was buried quickly, in a nameless grave beneath the desert sun. No ceremony, no justice. Newspapers like the Daily Alta California reported on the incident, but their accounts were vague, and many details were suspiciously omitted. Some claimed Smith left the station shortly after the murder and was never seen again. Others swore they'd seen a stranger selling gold coins in a distant town weeks later, gold marked with a foreign mint, just like Ehrenberg's. No charges were filed, no suspect was ever arrested. The trail went cold, swallowed by the desert wind. Today, Ehrenberg's name lives on in a small Arizona town. His maps are still preserved in archives, his past immortalized in old documents. But his final journey became a ghost story in the dust. A bag of gold disappeared into the shadows, carried by a hand that was never caught. And all that remains is silence. Some stories aren't told, they echo. Herman Ehrenberg's tale drifts through the desert like a whisper, and every unanswered question scatters with the sand, never to be found again.